I began to direct shows in college, and I was always at sort of odds in an affectionate way. I thought the faculty regarded me fondly, but I was always tricking them to get the right to direct the show myself instead of a teacher doing it. So I think that training as a theater student prepared me for dealing with the studio system. In this case, the studio system was the faculty of the school, and I was always finding a way to trick them and take over from them, you know, in a very Machiavellian way. And that was good training, so that when I did go to film school, I was one of the few students who had theater background, which was a big advantage because, most importantly, I had some knowledge and experience in working with actors. And when you think of cinema, still even beyond all the beauties of telling stories with pictures, still the essential ingredients is acting and writing. If you have a movie that has good writing and good acting, even if everything else is terrible, that can be a good movie still. But if you have a movie that has terrible acting and terrible story, then good photography and good art direction and costumes and music can't save it. So the fundamentals, I believe, being acting and writing, it's almost like oxygen and hydrogen makes up water. Most cinema students and even directors don't have a lot of experience with actors, unless they were actors. And it's an interesting statistic that of all the different jobs in a film, the writer, the editor, the photographer, etc., more successful directors evolve out of people who had been actors, by far. Throughout the cinema history, I think you can look and see even in the early days that actors make really good directors. And that was an advantage for me, that I had had some experience with acting, and many of the other students hadn't. And also the spirit of theater is very different. In the cinema school, every student was trying to get the equipment and lock it in a room where they could have it, because the school didn't have many editing machines or the various technology you needed. So they were very much alone in the work on cinema, whereas theater people, as you know from those of you, that is a group. The theater people really enjoy being together, and they go rehearse together, and then they go out afterwards and have coffee together, and you fall in love with one another, and it's a theatrical spirit is like a fan.